Hey guys, well I'm back at it over here on the claims. Yeah, it's middle of winter still over here, and so I got a day here that I can be out here digging. Yeah, it's kind of snowing on me, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna make me a little campfire so that I can at least keep my hands warm if I need to. Wanted to give a big shout out to Rambling Peach. I won this hat on her show, so it's pretty nice. It's a nice warm hat. I'm back at my project hole that I've been working on. So it's an ongoing mission over here, but let me show you guys what I got going on here. There's my camouflaged hole. I'll get all this stuff moved out of the way, get down in here. I believe probably some of the ground's a little bit frozen. I brought my little chipping hammer so I can chip that down. We'll get into some dry stuff. Mission today is just get some buckets. I probably won't even do that much classifying. I'll probably put my little campfire right here. Let me get that started. I'll show you what's going on with that. I'm going to be using a new product to start this fire, so I don't know how good it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I'll just go back to my old cotton ball, Vaseline, and fire starter stuff that I usually use, but we'll give it a shot. I'll show you what I got. I'm going to use this stuff here to try to get my fire started. It's called pyro putty. I'm not so sure. It's like a fibrous putty, and it's supposed to light right up. Kind of frozen right now, but we'll put a little bit of that on there. It's totally waterproof. Let me see if I can get this stuff torn apart and get it lit up with the ferro rod. Supposed to break it up like that. All right, wish me luck. Not having much luck with that stuff. Doesn't surprise me. I haven't really used it a lot. This is my bottle of fire starter and Vaseline, cotton balls. This is my tried and true. It always seems to fire off pretty quick. Kind of snowing pretty good on me, so I want to get this fire up and going pretty quick. We got fire. All right, got that fire going. I'll put my bag away. This is kind of my get home bag right here. I did a video on this bag a few months back, couple months back. But it's my man purse. It's got all kinds of goodies in it. Just in case I get stranded somewhere, I got this handy, but I'm gonna go throw this in the Gold Digger's truck. We got a fire started. Some more wood around here I can burn. I need to get all this out of the way. Got some more wood on the fire. That thing is rocking and rolling. Nice and warm right here. Come over, warm up my hands. Pretty much that's the only thing that's gonna get cold out here are my hands, but let me set this camera up. We're gonna work down here in this hole, get the stuff hammered out, and I'll be back. Oh, that fire is nice and warm. Ah, feels good. Just grabbed a couple buckets from down there. That was some pretty good material now, but that is lower. Over here is lower. So now I'm gonna try to chip out some of this and get some buckets right here. So I'll be back. We're about 4 buckets in right now. Starting to get pretty deep a little bit. It's probably 2.5 feet deep on the shallow end. It's a good 4 feet deep back here. Fire's keeping me warm. It's not that cold out here, but I will keep on it. I'll get a couple more buckets. I'll probably only get 6 or 8 buckets out of this hole today, and then we'll get back home. All right guys, so I got 6 buckets. It's already snowed a couple inches since I've been here. So it's coming down pretty good. It's not too terribly cold though, so that's not too bad. But kind of getting a little bit wet, you know. But the mission here was just to come get 8 buckets. I've got that. I'm gonna take this stuff home. Probably run it in the high banker is probably the best bet. I don't think I'm gonna get it all dried out to run it in the dry washer, but I've got this fire I need to contend with. I need to stamp that out real good. I know the snow will knock it out, but I still got to do my due diligence on that one. Of course, hide my hole. So, all right then, she's out. There's my hole, got it all covered up. Gold Pen and Suntan signing out from a snowy, wintry day. I'll see you guys back at the house. What's going on, guys? So we're back at the house. Boy, it's a whole different other day today. There is not a cloud in the sky damn near. So but I did end up drying that dirt out after all. So I'm gonna go over here. I got the bucket set up on the back of the truck over here. I'm gonna go ahead and classify this stuff down to quarter. That way it'll run through my dry washer pretty fast and easy. I'd rather run this stuff wet, but on this go around, I think I'm just gonna push it through the dry washer. So let me go get things set up and I'll be back. So got 6 buckets here. By the time we're done classifying, it's probably only gonna be probably 4 buckets. More bucket abuse. Some of these puppies are starting to get old on me. I got to start replacing some of them. I'm having to really break up when I'm classifying this stuff. When I dried it, some of it was pretty wet, and when it dries into little dirt clods like this that don't want to break up. Well, dirt clods like this are just like quartz float that has gold in the quartz, but it floats down the river or floats down the wash. So this stuff right here in the dry washer float right through the riffles and out the tail end, and then you lose gold. That's one of the bad things about a dry washer, guys. But so some of this stuff I'm really having to try to break up as much as I can. 6 buckets is going to end up being maybe only 2.5 buckets, 2 2/3 maybe, concentrated down. There's the old dry washer. I haven't given her a name yet. I need to figure that out. But there's A3 Sky Warrior, Golden Skull Prospecting, Garage Prospecting, Culver, GS Prospecting, some Big Texas Indiana Creek Gold, some Gold Pan and Suntan, some occasional Outlaw, RPE Just Lucid Banshee, 406 Lieutenant Illman, PA Patriot Prospecting right there. Okay guys, I'm gonna get this dry washer all fired up. Got 2.5 buckets, a little bit more than a half, that I classified. This thing will eat right through it. Hopefully with me classifying and breaking up the material as much as I could, hopefully I liberated most of the gold out of those dirt clods. We'll see. This spot has still been kind of a test hole that I've been working on. I don't expect to find a whole lot out of here. If I do, it's gonna be tiny little stuff that we may just look at on the microscope in the house when I'm done with this. But I'll get you running the material, and next time I'll see you guys will be over at the microscope. There's a good little sized piece of gold right there, guys. And another little one right next to it. So here's the gold I found. That's a very interesting piece there. Here's some stuff with some host rock on it. Pretty good looking stuff for the most part. I mean, I can't complain. This is on 40 magnification. Granted, this was only 6 buckets that I dry washed. I probably should have ran this stuff wet because there was a lot of dirt clods. I probably missed 50% because of that. But what is that piece right there? Let's zoom in on this one. So that's an interesting piece. That's a heck of a lot lighter than the gold around it. Got some iron staining on it, but it looks silvery. Real interesting thing about this, what I found in the pan, was this big piece over here. This big piece here was very bizarre. I could not get it to pan out. It wanted to stick up there with the gold. It acted like gold, it didn't look like gold, but this thing did not want to leave the pan. So jury's still out on this one. I mean, that looks like that's some pretty gold right there, but these little scratch marks and lines in the material kind of get me thinking this is something else. But what I'll do to this piece is I'll take this one in some acid for a few days. I'll see if this thing changes color. Then I'll know if this thing is gold or not. But boy, in the pan, it sure acted like it. But guys, we will talk to all you guys later. Hope you guys have a good evening, good afternoon. Gold Pan and Suntan is out.